What's up, people? So, I never really finished the story on why you shouldn't raise other people's kids. So, when I came back from Wildwood, I told he wasn't angry at me, but he just was like they forgot to take me, and I was a little happy about that because he was just real difficult to handle. It was a lot, and I was trying my best to please him, and it just wasn't working out. So after that, he was just blatantly real disrespectful to me. You know, he would always ask me for things and money, and it just was it was a lot, man. He threw fits, he threw tantrums, and only thing I was thinking about was my mom telling me these boys had behavior problems, and I was just like, man, she was so right. But at the time, we weren't really getting along either. So I just needed somebody to talk to. I didn't even care if they were half my age. But oh yeah, I don't know why I thought hold up. Yeah, I thought that the camera was facing me, like because I'm in the dark right now. But yeah, we were just we, it just really wasn't working out. And what really, oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to throw this part in. So prior to taking like the one brother to Wildwood, this is when I got robbed with a gun. I got robbed with I did a video on how I got robbed, but I was robbed with a AK-47 and a Mac-10 in the worst parts of Philly. And he sort of mocked me for getting robbed. Like, he pointed like a toy gun in my face. And that's when I kind of just like really, I really felt like he was a bad kid doing that. Like, everything I tried to do for him, he did that. And I just sort of like gradually left him alone. I wasn't really trying to cater to him as much. And that's sort of why I only took the brother to Wildwood, because she wanted me to see. The thing was with the mom, and somebody brought this up in my last video. They were like, the mom had all these problems and they still allow her to have custody of the kid. Yeah, see, as a man, I remember Chris Rock said this. Chris Rock was talking about how when he got custody of his kids, the judge was asking for proof that he had beds and he had food in the refrigerator. And he was like, who do you think I am, Chris Brown? Like, men have to literally show they could take care of their kids. But a lot of cases, women, they don't necessarily have to show any proof that they have the means to take care of children. A lot of times they can, and by the way, I saw the access card in her wallet. See, this is the thing. The mom was on drugs. She was in a gay, abusive relationship, lived at home, 2 kids, doesn't work, and that's fine. No one calls that out. But imagine a guy doing that. Imagine a guy living at home with his mom, 2 kids. The mom has to raise him, and it was just real dysfunctional. I felt for both of them. In spite of what the other boy did to me, I've just felt for both of them, because I didn't grow up in an environment that bad, but I grew up in a dysfunctional home, and I understand what that feels like. But when I got robbed, I was sort of not like banned from seeing them, but it's just that like I had a lot of issues going on, and I've been trying to say, I was told behind my back, my aunt told me I wasn't allowed to come over there anymore. And I was a little depressed because, like I said, I didn't have really I still don't have great social skills, but I didn't have the skills to talk to people my own age. So I just felt like I just lost, like I lost two people I thought were close to me. And let me say this too. The one of the brothers was I think I said this in the last video. He was autistic. So I could understand his brain. Like I know how to talk to people with autism. I know how they want to be talked to. I know how to I know how to be very sensitive with my words. One thing people should stop doing, and this is not going to happen, but when you have people with special needs, I feel like they need to be assisted by people that do have special needs, that are capable of taking care of them, because they don't understand they don't understand their brain. They don't get it. They don't know what triggers them, what doesn't. They're just going by off a book. But let me tell you, because it's really hard to talk about, because it's real awkward to talk about. And I was real passive back then. I was very passive. But because it's a lot more to it. But I saw both of them like on and off the following year, 2018. And this is when, around like the summertime of that year, they send the boy I didn't take to Wildwood, they sent him to Alabama for like to just stay there permanently, because they couldn't handle both of them together. They were it was just a lot to handle both of them. And this is the thing. My aunt was in her 80s raising both of them. You know, it wasn't her responsibility. But I feel like, in a sense, a lot of these women who have children and their kids throw their kids on them, I feel like they want sort of like a purpose to still be alive. They want just something, a role to do. But I didn't really get involved anymore, because I just saw, there was just things I saw that I felt like was just beyond my control. Like, here's my thing. I don't feel like I could do very much of anything if other people are comfortable with how things are. Like, if they're not doing nothing about it, why should I try to do anything about it? Like, I don't feel like I got taken advantage of, because I did all that on my own will. Now, I was very ignorant on doing it. I would not do it today, but it was very clear the mom didn't respect me. One of the boys didn't respect me. The one had autism, I feel like he respected me. It was times when, he was a little ungrateful too, but like I said, I would just disregard it, because I just never knew how to talk to people. I never really had people I considered friends, but I never had any intentions of hurting nobody or doing anything I shouldn't have been doing. It was just really, I just really wanted to look out for them. And see, if I had known them a lot earlier and had more influence over them, I think that things would have turned out a little different. They wouldn't have been doing a lot of the things they were doing. Like, when I first took both of them out, we went to 40th Street, like University City, and I took them out to get ice cream. And they had these little they won these little rocks that they, like the little rocks you throw on the ground that make the loud noises. They're like firecrackers. They were throwing them at one of the girls at the ice cream shop, and I was just like, in a soft voice, I just said, "Guys, don't do that. Don't do that." I wasn't trying to yell. I was real like careful with my words, because I don't have no authority over that. But looking back, like I said, I wouldn't do that today at all. Because like I said, it could have ended badly for me. People get accused of doing things they shouldn't be doing. People get caught up in things they don't think very thoroughly. But that's just what that was.